It's 6:31 and we're continuing to follow that breaking news story out of Mobile this morning.
A man was killed in an early morning house fire. It happened around 2:30 on Westwood Drive.
And joining us on the phone this morning is Mobile Fire and Rescue spokesman Steve Huffman. Good morning, Steve. How are you?
Good morning, Eric.
What can you tell us about this fire?
Right now, the investigators are inside the structure trying to make a determination of what may have caused it. When the firefighters got here this morning, when the original call came in, they reported that they had heavy fire coming from the structure. It's a garage apartment. The victim lived on the second floor, and it looks like it may have started in the living room, and they found him in the bathroom. But keep in mind, you're talking about a small area there.
Now, Steve, we're just wondering, were there anybody else inside their house? Was there anybody else inside the house besides the victim?
No, he lived there by himself. He actually lived behind his sister's house, but he lived in this structure by himself.
Was he aware that the fire was going on, or did somebody else have to call 911? Tell us a little bit about the circumstances before you guys got there.
We actually received a call from someone on a cell phone. Not sure if they were passing by or if it was a neighbor. We haven't been able to establish that yet. In fact, we were in the neighborhood earlier today treating the same victim for some heat-related issues. He was taken to one of the local hospitals, treated and released, and then, of course, we're back over here this morning, unfortunately, under worse circumstances.
And so, Steve, you said you are investigating now to try to determine exactly what may have been the official cause.
That's correct. Nothing appears out of the ordinary at this point, but we're trying to determine what could have caused it. What we do know is that he is a heavy smoker, and that's always a possibility. It's a very common scenario, especially among males, that they'll be smoking in a chair and fall asleep and drop a cigarette in the cushions, and that's not an uncommon thing to happen. So that's one of the possibilities we are looking at.
All right. Thank you very much, Steve Huffman with Mobile Fire and Rescue, about that deadly fire at Westwood Avenue off of Dauphin Street overnight.
Very unfortunate. Right.